Alright, this is how to recruit all 108 Stars of Destiny in Suikoden IV. So the first character we're going to talk to recruit is Gunter. You need to talk to him early on here in Middleport. And we'll have to talk to him again later in other areas as well. I'm not sure what happens if you don't talk to him here in Middleport, but you definitely want to talk to him just in case. So just talk to him one time and then exit out or whatever. You can play this minigame if you want as well. I don't think that affects anything though. I think you just gotta talk to him. And that's it. We won't be able to recruit him until later, but you want to go ahead and talk to him now. I'll be getting all the characters in chronological order. So whenever they're available, I'll recruit them. Alright, so we talked to Gunter in Middleport. But the first character we're going to be recruiting is here in the Kingdom of Obel, Ornan. You can recruit Ornan after you go to the cave, which will later be your headquarters. You gotta sleep there and you get a scene with Leknot. Then you can come here to the east side of Obel and you can recruit Ornan. There you go. Alright, the next character we're going to be recruiting is Cedric. So after you defeat Dario outside of Obel in a war battle, you can go here to the inn and talk to the lady here, and you'll automatically get a scene. And this lady will show up. You want to talk to this lady here. We gotta track down Cedric. Alright. Once you talk to her, go up this way. You'll get another scene here where you see Cedric running away. And we gotta follow him. To recruit Cedric, you can't have Luis in your party. So if you have Luis in your party, you have to remove her from the party. So just keep following him. It basically goes to where the headquarters is at. In the cave there. There's random encounters around here. But it's okay. But unfortunately, if you have Luis in your party, you'll have to remove her and then go do all that over again. So you're going to talk to Elise and you'll be able to recruit Cedric. What's good about recruiting Cedric is as soon as you recruit him, you move faster. So y'all might get a speed boost when you press R1. So that's nice. Alright, the next character we're going to be recruiting is in the Ney Cabal district of Ney Island. We want to go to the trading post to recruit this character. Head over here, and this is Peralt. There we go, Peralt has joined us. The next character we're going to be recruiting is this person here, Adrienne. Adrienne, however you pronounce her name. I want to go ahead and get her now. Instead of waiting until later. You can also get the doctor here too, which I think you have to recruit him anyway. There you go. And soon the ship will launch out to sea. The so-called headquarters is actually a ship. And it'll launch out to sea. After it launches to sea, you'll be able to recruit a lot of new characters. And I'll show you how to get them. Of course. Alright, the next character we're going to be recruiting is Vicky. So this is a character you want to recruit first. As soon as the ship launches to sea. As you can tell, the giant ship. Yep. Once that launches to sea from that cave, you can recruit Vicky, and you want to get her first. Highly recommend you get her first. Make your way through Stonecutter's Field here. You might get to a couple random battles as you're going through. And you're making our way over here, and this is the screen where you can recruit Vicky.
Oops! Did I just blink into a new place? Excuse me, where am I?
And you teleport away. You want to leave the screen and come back. And she'll be there to recruit. I might have had to... Yeah, I had to enter from the Kobold side. Oops. You have to go this way. Go through here, and then go back. And there she is across the bridge. Yeah, make it the glowing hand mirror, and this will allow you to fast travel to wherever you want to go. So it's very crucial that you get her first, and then go and get the other characters that we're about to recruit. So let's go get some more now. And the first one we're going to be getting is in the Kobold District, Kobold District. We're going to get Bang. And we already got Peralt earlier, so make sure, if you don't have Peralt, go in here and get Peralt. We've already got him, though. Because you're going to need him to recruit somebody else. There you go, you get Bang. Now what you want to do is use the glowing hand mirror. This will allow you to fast travel back to the ship. And then you can go wherever you want from here. The next character we're going to be recruiting is Bartholomew. You need Peralt to recruit him. And you want to go down, select the first issue, and select the bottom one. Or no, not the bottom one. The second one. Yep, Bartholomew. There we go. Select that. Go item. Use the glowing hand mirror. And select the Kobold District now. Go in here and go up the stairs. And then go up another set of stairs to the next screen. Enter this house right here. And in here you'll find Bartholomew, a very strong character. Got one of the highest strengths in the game. There you go. Now use the glowing hand mirror again. And from Nay, you want to go to Nanal. Which is an optional... It's optional right now. You're about to go there later in the storyline, but Nanal is literally right here. See where it's like... Right there is where it's at. Where the cursor's at. So go over there. And go ahead and make landfall. Sometimes when you enter Nanal, you'll see a fisherman guy, like right here. He's pretty fat. He's not there right now, but if he is, go ahead and recruit him. You also want to buy from that trading post too if you didn't. But that's not part of this, so we're going to go into Nanal. And there are several characters we can recruit here. The first character we're going to get here is Rita. Unfortunately, you got to play her minigame, which is kind of annoying. Oh, and also this guy too. We can go ahead and get him. He runs the elevator on the ship. So the first thing you want to do before you try to recruit Rita is save your game. So if you lose, you can just restart. And you need to beat her at her mini game. And
Hey there. Let the game begin.
basically how this minigame works is you want to get like... So, you see how I have 1, 2, 3 on yellow, right? You want to try to get 1, 2, 3 on another one. Or you could do 3 of the same numbers, like triple 3s, triple 2s, or triple 1s. And you want to try to do that with...
What? There.
3 different ones. And that's how you win. So now you see, well, with 2 different ones, I mean. So we win if I get another Ramada or Kenneth piece, I win. Well, I can't get Kenneth piece because she already put down a Kenneth piece, so I can't win that way, but if she throws down a Ramada piece, I win. Or if I draw a Ramada piece, I win. Well, she threw down a Ramada piece, but I couldn't win because she had to draw 3 on it. So we tied. That's essentially your goal. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, or, you know, triple the same number. So triple 3s, it's 3 dots, 3 of the 3 dots, 3 of the 2 drops, 3 of the 2 dots, or 3 of the 1 dots. That's how to win it. Alright, after you beat her, ready to come to see my ship? There you go. Yeah, she's a bit annoying to recruit, but you'll eventually beat her. And you can just reload over and over again until you beat her. You just have to beat her. You can get her points down to 0, or after a certain amount of rounds, if you're in the lead after a certain amount of rounds, you automatically win. Alright, the next character we're going to be recruiting is another recurring character in the Suikoden series, Jean. You need to talk to 2 NPCs, and then you can go recruit Jean. Oh, not this guy. I think you need to talk to this guy. Yeah, this guy here, yep. Talk to him. Then when we go to the hot springs, talk to someone as well. Alright. Talk to him. And then after you talk to him, you want to go to the rune shop here. Talk to this guy.
Welcome.
And you get a very provocative scene. I'd like to meet the rune master.
I knew it. All the customers have been of your sort lately. My business is being ruined.
It's about to get hot up in here,
Miss
guys.
Jean, a customer!
They knew what they were doing when they designed this part.
How may I help you?
Oh, yeah, I'm sure you can help me in plenty of different ways. So you could choose like to have a rune put on, like to have a rune taken off. This is like a sex pun, obviously. Once you join us aboard our ship,
All right.
What?
Come, let's.
there you go. Gina's joined us. And go ahead and leave. And then there's 2 more characters we can recruit. Here we have some guy that's been... Looks like he's been beat up. There's more to it than that, obviously. Go ahead and talk to him and he'll say... I'm a violent girl. And then... we need to go and talk to her. She's right up here. Yeah, this town has random encounters in it, so... And then you'll get to a one-on-one duel against her. Once you beat her in the one-on-one duel, you'll recruit her.
You with everything I've got, right from the start. Now let's see what you've got. Then, shall we have a little match?
I think she's going to do attack, so we'll do special here. Yep. So special beats attack. Attack beats defend, and defend beats special. I killed her in 1 hit. There you go, Mitsuba and Rainhold. Alright, at this point, you want to use the hand mirror again. And you want to go to Nanal over and over again until that fisherman guy shows up. You can see him from the dock, so all you gotta do is just keep using the hand mirror, keep traveling back and forth until he shows up. It may take a while for him to show up. I've had it where it's like 20 times. So he's not there. So he's got to keep doing it until he shows up. I'll be right back once he shows up. Okay, maybe you can't use the blinking mirror. It didn't seem to work. But I boarded the ship and then entered a null and it worked. And he's going to allow us to recruit 2 more characters as well. Let's go back on the ship. The blinking hand mirror. And then we want to go over up here and do his mini game. Start his mini game, but then when you do it, it's going to automatically recruit a character. Yep.
This one looks heavy.
So we're actually going to fish up a character here. I know it seems weird, but...
What on earth is he doing here?
This is Shramane. And he's about to join us. And then once he joins, talk to him and hit cast the net. And now we need to wait like a certain amount of time and we'll be able to pull up the net. And what you want to do is hit depart. And to just keep your ship stationary, don't move it. That's all you gotta do. And then wait a certain amount of time. And once you pull it up, you'll get a scene and you'll recruit another character. So I'll be right back once it's ready. Alright, well I pulled it up, I didn't get the scene, so what we need to do actually is travel between the Null and Nay and do it. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Alright, so let's go travel between Nanal and Nay. I forgot that's what you got to do, yeah. So just select Nay and then you'll travel over there. And just go back and forth. And then pull up the net. I'll show me going over to Nay and then turning around and then that'll be it. That's all I'll show. The ship is really slow, by the way. Alright, once you get close to Nay, go ahead and turn around and go back towards the Null. Let's go ahead and turn this sucker around. Open the map, press square and right, and select the Null and then go back. And just keep doing this, go back and forth. And eventually you'll pull up the net and you'll recruit a new character. Alright, here we go.
Oh, nice one. A big catch. What's this? Oh, it's a mermaid. I fished up a mermaid. I must return her to the ocean.
Leland.
Is she an acquaintance of yours, Lady Leland?
Alright, after that scene, Leland joins the party. And you usually get a bunch of sardines as well, which are useless. But, well, they're not useless, but they don't really do much. Alright, the next two characters we're going to be recruiting, you're going to want to use the blinking hand mirror again. Glowing hand mirror. And you want to go to the main character's room. And then simply examine the door. And he'll say that someone weird has showed up. You want to go downstairs. You could use the elevator. I think it's 4. No, I think it's 5 actually. Either 5 or 4. Nope, it's this room here. Yep, 5. Can I come in? Please join us. There we go, Mal has joined us. And then you can recruit, or Mayo or Mal, however you pronounce his name. And then you can recruit one more Neo as well. But you gotta wait a while to get Nao, so you can't do it immediately. I'll show you. See? While you're waiting, go ahead and pick up a flower seed. You're going to need 1 flower seed to recruit a character shortly. You can buy it from the Nay Kobold settlement, the trading post. Just buy 1 of them. Alright, and now we go back to the room again and get the other character. Corridor 5 and enter here. There we go. Alright, the next 3 characters we're going to be recruiting is here in Yugioh Island. The first character we're going to recruit is Natalie. She's right over here. You can give her window sets. There we go. And I'm going to go deeper into Yugioh Island. Into this spot, and do I have that flower seed? Yes, I do. Okay. So you want to give the flower seed to this guy. You get a little cutscene with this guy, but I'm going to skip it. That's a pretty cool scene, too. Just a random character you get gets his own cutscene. Isaac joined. There's something about that scene that I like a lot. Anyway, there's one more character we can recruit here. And here she is right here. You got Mizuki and Akagi in the party. I don't know if you need both. I know you need Mizuki. There we go. Now, the next couple characters we're going to be recruiting, you got to go to the deserted island. So use the blinking mirror. And you want to travel to Mordo Island. And from there you can get to the deserted island. As for where is the deserted island, it is right there. Like literally like right here. If I would, yeah, like right there. Somewhere around in here. Nope. Gonna have to go out and then go over there. But I'll meet you on over there. We gotta fight a boss over there anyway. Yep, and here's the deserted island here. So I'll board the ship again just so you can see where it's at. I pretty much showed you where it was at though. Yep, see? Just northwest of Mordo Island. And I'll go ahead and fast forward here, or travel back to the base and then hit Deserted Island. Alright, to recruit the character, you need to go inside the cave and go to the end of it. Yep, that's the character we're going to be recruiting. But he left his clothes outside, so we're going to have to go get his clothes. Yep, so we got to go all the way outside. I'm going to speed this up. Yep, we got to get his clothes. Oh, speed this up. Go outside the cave, grab his clothes. Which is just right out here. And you gotta go all the way back in there. Give him his clothes. And then you gotta go all the way outside. Because he's too embarrassed to put his clothes on with us here, so we gotta go all the way outside. And then we gotta go back in there. And we still have to do this one more time because we gotta recruit another character. But we'll have to go we have to recruit this guy first. There we go. And now we want to leave the cave. I think we can go right back in and get another character. We might have to leave the area though, I'm not sure. But we'll leave the cave, we'll go back in there. And see if the character's there. Yep. There we go, Lilin joins. And now you can just go ahead and use the glowing hand mirror and go back to the base if you want. I think it's all the characters we can recruit up to this point though. Oh no, we actually have one more to get. Let's go to Nanal Island, or let's go to Nay Island Harbor. And we need to find a message in a bottle. Just right down over here. Go ahead and pick it up. Travel back to the headquarters. Go to Mordo Island. Alright, the next character we're going to be recruiting is Phil. You can recruit Phil after you've recruited all the other characters up to this point in the game. I think it's like, I don't know, like 43 recruits or something like that. Anyway, you need a certain amount of recruits to recruit him. You can recruit him here in the Nest of Pirates. There you go. Alright, so to recruit a character later, or to recruit Snow later, you're going to have to pick one of the two options. Let the sea determine his fate, or you have one choice. Will you join us? If you choose the third option, you will not be able to recruit Snow. So make sure not to pick the third option. I think you can pick the first option, but usually I pick the second option, which is you have one chance. Will you join us? That's what I usually pick. But I think you can pick the other option too.
My current position doesn't allow for that.
Alright, the next character we're going to recruit, you're going to want to use the blinking mirror or hand mirror or whatever. Go to the Nest of Pirates. And then this, you can, after the events with Snow and Razoril though, you can only do this after the events of Snow and Razoril, which we just agreed, you know, we asked him to join us and he went off on the boat, you know. So after you do that, you can come here. This should be someone we can talk to. Oh, I thought there were, maybe it's this person over here, yeah. Yep, saw a mermaid around here. Yep, so we have to go out on the ship and we just sail around the entrance until a character joins us, another mermaid. So just sail around the Nest of Pirates. Seems like I remember just going back to the Nest of Pirates though. Let me just re-enter and see if it does it. It seems like you just re-enter. Yeah, you just try to re-enter it. Yeah. That's what I thought. And then we have one more mermaid to get after this one. The lawn join. What you want to do now is go out this way. Use Vicky to travel to Ilia Island. And you can recruit the final mermaid. You have to have all the other mermaids first though, or this one will not be here. The Loon. And now you gotta complete the events of Hermitage Island, so at this point go to Hermitage Island and advance the story there. After you complete that area, you'll be able to recruit more characters. Alright, after naming your ship, after recruiting Eleanor and naming your ship and all that stuff, you can recruit a lot of you can recruit a bunch more characters. Including exiting your room and re-entering. You can recruit Breck and Django. How may I help you? And there we go. We get Breck and Jingo. They look like they haven't had a bath in years, but they join our group. And we got a bunch more characters we can recruit as well. Those are the easiest ones to recruit, though. Alright, after recruiting Breck and Jingo, you want to go ahead and use the glowing hand mirror and head to Hermitage Island. And there's 2 characters you can recruit here. I'm going to go to the second screen. And get to a random encounter. I need to get a party together, oops. Alright, once you get to a certain random encounter, you can recruit Gal after you win the battle. You have to win this fight here, Gal and 4 demon wolves. If you have brush available, you can use that. Gal does a lot of damage, so keep that in mind. Okay, looks like the main character's rune can one-shot the wolves. The main character, you want to use the rune of punishment. There we go. Managed to win. And after this, you'll be able to recruit Gal. Right after defeating Gal, don't leave the Hermitage Island yet because we got one more character to recruit. And the other character we're going to be recruiting is Aldo. We'll get him shortly. Here he is, right here. Alright, now you want to use the blinking glowing hand mirror and return to the nest of pirates and we can recruit Katarina.
Do you mind if I... Did you kill... the rune?
Alright, once you get to this option, of course, you will be welcome. Alright, after recruiting her, you want to use the glowing hand mirror again. and head to Morto Island this time. Alright, once you get to Morto Island, go in this, like, hut here, or whatever it is. This is the hot springs. And you'll meet 3 characters that we can recruit. We have to beat them in battle. Alright, we get to a battle against them. Lo Fong, Lo Hack, and Lo Sing. Speed through this battle as quickly as possible here. There we go. After you beat them, you recruit them. There you go, you get all 3 of them. Alright, the next character we're going to be recruiting is Igor. After you recruit the last 3 characters we got, go back to Morto. We can recruit Igor. And then you want to go to use the glowing hand mirror. And you want to travel to the Nakobold settlement. Oh, you have Chipu in your party for this, yeah. So add Chipu to your party. Nope, not Lino and Cultus. And then you want to go to the Nakobold settlement. I think you gotta go to the trading post first, I think. Maybe not. Okay, yeah, we gotta leave the village, yeah. So enter the trading post and leave. Oh wait, we have to... Yeah, I have to go to the harbor first. That's what we gotta do, yeah. Sorry. Go to the harbor first. Not Nanal Harbor. Go to Nay Harbor. Yep, and you get seen with Chipu. Now we need to go to the trading post. So now do the glowing hand mirror. Select the Nay Kobold settlement and then go to trading post. Okay, now we go to the bridge. Yep, there we go. Alright, at that scene, return to the Kobold Village. Nakobold Village. And you want to go to the west side over here. And you got to do a mini game.
Now, cool, look!
There you go, you get Naoko and Champo, they both join there. You gotta do the mini game, but I'm not gonna show the mini game, but you get them here, just complete the mini game and then you're good. Alright, the next character we're gonna be recruiting is Rhinebeck. We need to get the Rose Crest. We get Rhinebeck and Mickey. We gotta go to the inn. Here in the Nay Kobold. Or here in Nay, I mean. There's someone at the inn. You can only do this after liberating Middleport. So one of these rooms, yeah, right here. Now you gotta get the Rose Crest. I'm gonna deliver that to Middleport. So use the hand mirror and return to Middleport. And from here, you'll be able to recruit Rhinebeck. Once you have Rhinebeck in your party, add him to your party. I'll actually first go, if you have Sigurd in your party, go talk to this guy over here. This is Keen. You have to talk to him with Sigurd in your party. Then you gotta leave, remove Sigurd from your party and then go back to him. So go ahead and remove Sigurd and add in Rhinebeck. And head back to Middleport. And we'll be able to recruit Keen, and then we'll be able to recruit somebody else with Rhinebeck. You have to pay 10,000 potes to recruit Keen, though. Come over this way, though, and we can recruit a character with Rhinebeck. Right here. Please come with us. There you go. Tiny. Titan E, or how to pronounce that person's name, whatever. Doesn't matter. And if you come in here, you can recruit a couple characters as well. Deborah and Oscar. It doesn't say Oscar, but Oscar joins as well. Alright, now we're going to go back to that guy who we got the Rose Crest from. And we'll be able to recruit him as well. You gotta have Rhinebeck in your party for him as well. Alright, speak to Gareth. Gareth has joined us, alright. And you want to speak to this guy here. And then return to Middleport. And we'll be able to recruit Helga now. Yeah, this is literally the best order to recruit the characters in. I've been pretty efficient in this so far. Here's Helga here. There we go. Alright, after recruiting Helga, talk to Charlemagne here. Alright, then you want to leave Middleport and then re-enter Middleport immediately. And talk to Charlemagne again. I'll just speed this up so it doesn't take forever. Speak to Charlemagne again. And then leave Middleport again. Re-enter Middleport. And this time we should be able to recruit Charlemagne. Not yet. Maybe we have to leave manually. I think we might actually have to leave manually, not use the glowing hand mirror. Or maybe a certain amount of time has to pass or something like that. Okay. We'll leave and do it again. Eventually we'll better recruit Charlemagne. It's taking a bit longer than expected, but it's probably because I was using turbo and stuff. If not, I'll just come back later. If we don't get Charlemagne this time, I'll just come back a bit later. Yep, there you go. So you gotta do it manually. You can't use the blinking hand mirror. You gotta leave manually and enter manually. Alright, the next character we're gonna be recruiting, you have to go through an optional dungeon to recruit. I'm not gonna show me going through the optional dungeon. But I'll trigger it right now. And then you can go through the optional dungeon yourself. Keep in mind, once you go through this optional dungeon, you cannot leave. So once you go in there, there's no leaving, so make sure to save before you do this. And also get a good party together too. Lionel and Cultus automatically comes, and then you have one extra character you can add. And then that's it. You only get 3 characters. Alright, I made a bunch of backup saves. You should do the same. And enter the war room. You know, trigger an optional scene here.
What was that just now? What's the lookout doing?
If you ever played Suikoden 1, this is a pretty epic.
Shall we go for it?
It's a pretty
Just
epic
come back if it gets risky.
No, you can't go back. There's no leaving this place once you enter. Don't listen
As
to
for
him.
who goes, 2 people, including my...
Yep, so we gotta get our party together. Just add whoever you want. Whoever you think is really good. And then as for support, you bring along Oscar.
This way.
And that's the character you get there, the Robe Man, but it gets revealed as a character later. And the character that you get is Ted. So once you complete this area, you'll recruit Ted. I'm not going to show me going all the way through this area, though. But I'll show me recruiting Ted at the end. After this place is over. This is the ghost ship. Alright, I just exited the ghost ship, or fog ship. And Ted's about to join.
Thank you. You saved me.
And the fog ship will disappear here. And then Ted will join your party soon after this. So I'm not gonna show any more of this. So that's how you recruit Ted. Alright. So we're not gonna be recruiting Gunter yet, but you want to talk to Gunter in Nanal after liberating it. He made his way here from Middleport. I would just go in here and just exit. There we go. And we'll have to find him one more time in Obel next. Let's see if we can get this. Nope, not over there. Or go to the inn, near the inn. Should be a character we can get. Maybe you have to leave Nanal though first. Yes, I got to leave Nanal first. Well, I just recruited her, but she was right here, Selma. Make sure to talk to her and get her before you leave Nanal. I can't show me getting her, but I think she's automatic though. I think you have to do it anyway. I might be wrong though, but if not, if she's not automatic, just talk to her, and she'll join. Anyway, once you leave Nanal, you want to go back in there, and you can recruit more characters. Go to the inn. Or near the inn, I think. Yeah, right here. There's Eugene. There you go. Alright, now you gotta liberate Nay, and then after you liberate Nay, you can recruit more characters. But for now, that's all you can recruit for now. Until after you liberate Nay Island. Alright, the next 2 characters we're gonna be recruiting is Jeremy and Millie. To recruit them, you need Mitsuba and Rhinebeck in your party. I don't know if you need a Reinhold in your party or not, but I put them in there anyway. Anyway, you want to travel to Middleport. And you want to speak to the person next to the trading post. I think it's this person here. Yep. There we go. Talk to him. Alright, so talking to that guy, go ahead and return to Nanal. Go to Nanal. And we can recruit Jeremy and Millie here. Millie should be down by the port. Yeah, right up there, see her? Alright, get to a battle. Once you win this battle, you'll be able to recruit Millie. It'll be a pretty easy fight. Yep, 2 double-edged sword and you can take them out. There we go, Millie has joined the party, and then we want to go to the square. Which I guess it'd be easier to travel there. So select Nanal Island Square. And here's where we recruit Jeremy. Alright, and the next character, we can't recruit her yet, but we can fight her now for the first time, so let's go ahead and do that. This is Maxine. You gotta fight her several times. First time's here in the Null Iron Square. Yeah, so you might get to a battle against her. She forces you into battle. Should be able to finish her off with Heavenly Thunder, honestly. She does have good magic defense, though. Okay, wow. Got more stronger than I thought she was going to be. There we go. The next place you can fight her is in Nay at the Stonecutter's Field. Alright, I'm on the Stonecutter's Field, and we're going to go take on Maxine for the second time here. Hopefully I can beat her. Yeah, might as well do Rush. Get the extra damage in on her. I could do instant death, but it didn't work. There we go, got her. Next place you can encounter her is in Razoril, and then you can recruit her. But you have to liberate Razoril first. Alright, the next character we're going to be recruiting is Helmet. So as you're taking back Razoril, retaking Razoril, after you get done with the war battle, retaking Razoril, Helmet will say he don't care what happens to him, just take care of his men or whatever. Then you're given an option. You want to pick the first option here and join us in our fight. If you pick the other option, you won't be able to
Very
recruit
well.
him.
I was always hesitant to invade Razoril without reason, but I suppose that is nothing but an excuse. It is probably too late to atone for what I've done, but please, let us join you in battle.
There we go. Helmet joins. Alright, the next character we're going to be recruiting is Federica. During the sunset, you can recruit her. You might be able to, I think you can recruit her after the sunset too, but there we go. Federica's joined you. Get her in the item shop in Razoril during the sunset. I'll show you that there's a sunset. See? Oh, it's almost nighttime now, but yeah. I think you can get her after, but I'm not 100% sure. But anyway, there's some more characters we're going to be recruiting in Razoril after we complete the capture of it. Or the recapture of it, should I say. Alright, just like earlier...
Snow! So you're a pirate now? Shut up! I can do what I want!
What should
we're
we
gonna have
do?
to not execute... make sure not to execute Snow. Snow, would you like to join us? Do not pick the third option.
I just can't bring myself to work with you.
Yep, he's gonna leave again. Gonna get exiled again. Oh, I forgot I had the volume up, so you probably couldn't hear me really well, but... Alright, so let's go back to Razoril, because we got more characters to recruit. After liberating it, you can recruit more. I don't think it really matters. We have to go to both anyway. Go to the Hall of Knights first. We could go up to the rooftop. And we could recruit a character up there. Just gonna speed this up. You guys know how to get through here already, so. Here we have a Miria. Alright, now we want to head to the other part of town. So go ahead and do glowing hand mirror. And go ahead and go to the port town. Alright. And there's a character we can recruit on the street. Right over here, Gretchen. Oh, I forgot somebody in the Hall of Knights too. We need to go get Fungi. My bad. We also need to put Katarina in our party too. You guys should remember Fungi from earlier in the game. Alright, let's go put Katarina in the party. Glowing hand mirror. Go over here to Desmond. And put Katarina in the party. Alrighty. Head back to the port town. And go in here and you can recruit Conrad. Alright, I think you can recruit Maxine without battling her, but I would save it anyway. I'm not 100% sure. Yep, there you go. Alright, we have, I think, one more character to recruit in Razoril. Wouldn't let me leave for a second there. Oh no, we have two. We gotta get Basil over here. Alright, let's go to the back streets of Razoril and we can recruit Carl. And I think that might be it in Razoril. I'm not 100% sure. I have to double check. I'm just going off the top of my head here. There you go. Alright, after getting all the characters in Razoril, we did get them all. We went ahead to talk to Pablo about Warlock. I believe Pablo's in here, yep. I've heard that in Middleport there is an interior for a sorcerer named Warlock. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna go to Middleport now and we'll have to go through a dungeon. I'm not gonna show the dungeon though. Well, I guess I will. Yeah, I will. But there's a boss fight I won't show. Yeah, there's actually a dungeon here in Middleport. You probably already know about it, but figure I'll show you how to get through it and everything. I'm going to select 24. I'm not going to grab any other chests around here. We're just going to go right to where we need to go. Let's see. Nope, not the right way. We can go this way. Yeah. So it's been a while since I've been through here. There is a boss here, so you gotta be careful. I could go right. Nope. Okay, this screen right here is the boss fight. Yeah, right here. It's a forced encounter. It's a monster known as the Land Dragon. Alright. After beating the boss, you can go recruit Warlock. There we go, Warlock has joined us. And then after you recruit him, you can recruit Piccola as well. Alright, the next character we're going to be recruiting is Piccola after recruiting Warlock. We talk to one of these ladies. You get the interior design book. Then you want to go this way. Like you're heading towards the underground passage again. And here will be Piccola. Oh, I guess she's not here yet. Okay, if she's not here, then leave Middleport. Using the glowing hand mirror and just go back in there. should be there now. I think I just had to leave. Maybe I had to leave manually instead of using the hand mirror. Sometimes the hand mirror causes issues with that. I'm gonna board the ship and go back. Yep, I had to board the ship and then re-enter. Here she is right here. Cola's joined us. There you go. Now we need to head to the Nest of Pirates and we're going to recruit another character over there. Alright, once you get to the Nest of Pirates, you can recruit Tanya here. There we go. And that's all the characters we can recruit at this point. We need to liberate Obel to recruit the rest of the characters in the game. Alright, we're recruiting Nabokov here. Nabokov, however you pronounce his name, I have no clue. To recruit him, just talk to him at the appraiser shop in the Kingdom of Obel after you liberate it. Well, I think you're done with the war battles outside Obel. Then you can come in here and recruit him. There's more we can recruit here as well. Alright, in the next screen you can recruit Carrie here, I think is what her name is. You need Dr. Yu in the party. There we go, Carrie has joined us. Now, I would leave Obel and remove Dr. Yu from the party and add Cedric to the party. You're also going to want to go... You're also going to want to have a party together too. So I'm going to add people to my party. Because we have to go through the ruins of Obel again. So yeah, add Cedric to the party, which I did. Alright, then go back to the ruins of Obel. Or go back to Obel, I mean. Actually, we do need to go back on... We need to stay on the ship, actually, because there's one more... let me go to the first floor. And go up another floor. And then we want to go out to the deck of the ship. Oh, we got a scene here. And after that scene, we need to find a character called Nico, who is up here. Alright. And now we need to go back to the ruin, back to Obel. To the harbor, and we should be able to find, yep, a new character here, Wendell. I don't think I've ever used her before. Alright, now that we recruited Wendell, let's go ahead and head back through Obel again. Alright. If here's Gunter. Recruit him. Oh, there's one more character we can recruit with you. So I need to go back and get you again. Alright, with you in the party, you can go and recruit Tristan over here. There we go. And now you're going to put Cedric back in the party again. Sorry. Forgot you needed to recruit Tristan as well. Alright, once you put Cedric back in the party, go to the Obel Royal Palace. And you can recruit two characters here, Gary and Emma. Kidoki. Alright, now... I think Rachel might be this way. Let me speed this up just in case she's not. Yeah, here she is. You gotta have Cedric in your party for this. I'll pay for his bill. There we go, Rachel joined and you pay 5,000, so you gotta send 5,000 to get her. Alright, now let's head back to the palace. There's another character we can get there as well. And then we'll have 2 more characters to recruit and that's it. So go inside the palace. We want to go to the throne room. There we go. Alright. Now what you want to do is head into the ruins of Obel. And you want to have an escape talisman as well. Have one escape talisman which you can buy from a bunch of shops. I think you can probably buy one from the headquarters too. If you don't have one. You should have one though. So I'm going to speed run through here. Show you how to get through here. You already went through here for the storyline, so you should know how to get through, but... I have a mod on so I can't get into random encounters. Alright, and you gotta fight this thing again. Alright, once you get to the end of the ruins of Obel, you'll see a guy here. Travis. Want you to lend us your strength. Okay, so right here you gotta use the escape talisman. You gotta go all the way back through it. All the way back through this area. No, I'm not kidding. So I'll go ahead and meet you guys at the end of this place. Alright, I'm made my way all the way back through. And there we go, Travis has joined us. And now we have one more character to recruit, and that's Snow. You have to have all 107 Stars of Destiny to recruit Snow. And you can't execute him either. Alright. So, do not go to the war room at this point in the game. You want to go to Mortal Island. And go to the trading post. Go near the trading post. Talk to the trading post guy, basically. Believe me when I tell you, but I was looking at sea the other day when I saw a person just floating in the ocean. Yep. So once you hear that, go on the ship and sail west of Mortal Island. I'm going to speed this up. But just said use the compass and go west. And you'll get a scene.
I'm at your mercy.
And this is Snow, the final 108 Star of Destiny. Once you recruit him, you'll have all 108. And I'll show you that
What should we
we have
do?
all 108. Perhaps we should let him join us.
Are you sure? I have no choice but to acknowledge how powerless I am. I knew it. I knew it all along. Thank you.
And there you go. And now what you want to do is check your roster, and you should. Well, you're guaranteed to. If you got snow, then you're guaranteed to get all of them. But you know, I'll show you anyway. Alright, there you go. This has been how to recruit all 108 Stars of Destiny in Suikoden IV. I think I did, yeah, I did this for Suikoden 1 and 2 if you want to check those out. I don't want to do it for Suikoden 3 and 5. And Tier Christ and Woven Web of the Centuries. I just haven't got around to that yet. But I'll do a challenge run of those games, and I'll recruit all 108 Stars of Destiny as I'm doing the challenge run. But thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like it. It helps the channel out so much. You guys don't even know how much likes help. And consider subscribing if you love Suikoden. Later.